free birth, the rise of tradwives, the shift towards far-right gender ideologies, and how it all ties into fascism. There are other medical creators who have talked about what free birth is and why it is dangerous, especially when it comes to wild birth and wild pregnancy. But there's a reason why this movement took hold and why it grew to such a large following and why they were able to exploit millions from individuals. Free birthing is the practice of giving birth at home without a medical attendant. There's no midwife present. And taking it one step further, having a free pregnancy or a wild pregnancy means that you had no prenatal care at all. And in this organization, there is a reason why people were drawn to this. There is a history of obstetric violence in the country of the United States. Historically, worldwide, women are treated horribly. And being pregnant and having to face that reality as a pregnant person, you get desperate to find an alternative, something that feels safer, like you are going to be cared for. The Free Birth Society packaged that solution as a return to tradition, stepping into the divine feminine. Doesn't matter if that tradition is a false version of what birth should be. The movement told women that it was returning something sacred that had been stolen from them, disrupting the conditioning of over 100 years of obstetric violence, which is a key step in a country shifting towards fascism, a returning to something that had been stolen from them, traditional values. Fascism and the rise of an authoritarian government also relies on toxic individualism, which is something that this Free Birth Society implemented. They called it radical responsibility. When one of their followers experienced a stillbirth, the leader of this society said that people are responsible for their own decisions and their actions. You could have read other books. You could have gone on other websites. I am so sorry about your experience, but you are a woman that I don't know who lives in France. I don't know if these thoughts have been circling around in anybody else's heads, but this to me is just a key marker of the rise of fascism. The deaths are seen as not a bad thing, but a natural consequence. It is a sloping rush into eugenics, as those who are strong enough to breathe will breathe when they're born, and then they can wash their hands of any responsibility because of radical individual responsibility. And I recognize that there are a lot of problems with modern obstetrics. There are a lot of reasons why people are seeking alternatives, but we also need to be aware when those alternatives are there just to make a buck.